I'm a fiancée. Like, I'm not going to work anymore.
I'll have my ears waxed. Like,
oh my god, fucking ass.
Your kings come through.
Wop wop.
Yeah, I have a thicker tip. I'm Hattie.
And I'm Millie.
And we're here to talk to you all about the I do's,
The I don'ts,
and everything in between. Woo! Girls' Night In edition.
Yeehaw! In the middle of the night, my father yells, "What you gonna do with your life?" Oh, I know you're watching the world, girls, they wanna have her. Oh, girls just wanna have. It's all they really want.
That is what we're doing! The girls are out having fun.
The girls are having fun. It's a bridal sleepover, summer party.
Get your pajamas on, sit down.
Yeah, get a little like iced coffee or...
No, we're thinking more Prosecco.
Or a Prosecco.
Yeah,
Depends what time of the day you're watching, because we don't want to encourage like early morning alcohol.
Oh.
I'm not sure, but if it is your wedding soon, then why not?
Right, you've just got
Right.
engaged. You're planning your wedding. As a bride, what would the first thing that you would do be? Like, what was your first thought?
I'd be buzzing.
Yeah,
I think...
just enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't think I'd feel like it was real. I'd feel very like
In a fantasy.
away with the fairies. Like the thought of having to go to work during that period would be a bit strange.
You'd be coming.
You feel a bit like, well, I've got something to look
No,
forward
but-
to.
Do you know what I mean?
Engaged to try and book annual leave.
They're a bit weird. Imagine like
It
being
would,
on that like
Aaron, it would.
high
Because you'd be
feeling
like, I've just got engaged.
I'm a fiancée. Like I'm not going to work anymore.
Never heard that in my life.
Do you know what I mean?
It is true though.
though?
It is like a mini, like, it's a celebration that you don't want it to end.
Yeah.
Like, you just want to be celebrated
on
that
a
you're
high.
engaged.
Is that a thing? An engagement high?
I highly imagine so.
Do they call it that?
So,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah. So I feel like I'd be pretty emotional as well, all over the place. I'd be crying a lot.
Ooh.
Would you?
Yeah.
I didn't think Millie was much of a crier.
I'm such a crier, but I cry only really happy tears. I don't cry that much like in sadness.
So we don't make you happy enough that you cry?
No, it's more just like
I have seen her cry before. I have seen you
you?
cry. Yesterday. It was yesterday.
What?
When
It wasn't me.
you have to cut this bit out though, but we will tell you.
And she was crying her eyes out. Hi, and then I went, "Oh, has it made you a bit tearful?" And it was just like,
Oh my god.
fucking ass. Anyway, yeah. So I'm crying. What are you doing?
I think it depends. Like, I struggle to think about it because I'm so single. Like, I really struggle to think about it. Like, I have to be the right person for me to be wowed by that. Like, I'd have to be like, oh shit, wow, like grateful and actually really like them, and then
Well, I'd hope
I'd
so.
care. Then I'd be like, yes, like, thank God you've proposed to me. So I think I'd be happy with it.
I hope
Um,
so. Can I fix your eyes?
I'm just dying. I've been waiting for that to like fall on her chin.
There you go. Oh, sorted.
See, things like that happen all the time, and it's fine, girls.
Yeah. So what? You're not an emotional crier? Are you gonna?
I'm very
show happiness?
emotional. We all know that. I don't get like overly happy. Like, I feel like I'd be like, oh, cool, and then I'd just forget about it, and then I'd just move on. Be like, right, what's next? Because
Yeah.
something would have to come after it, especially if I've got a long wait time till the wedding. That's when I would then sit down with myself and be like, right, when am I going to get my treatments? When am I going to get this
Yeah.
booked in? When am I going to do this? I think that's a massive, massive thing. Like, sitting down and having a look at what you would want in the 18 months, 2 years, a year lead up to your wedding. I'll have microblading. I'll have my ears waxed, like, you know?
Your ears wax.
It's the little things. Trust me, you don't want to have waxy ears on your wedding day, would you?
I'm confused. Don't you just clean your ears anyway yourself?
I do, yeah, but
What do you mean, like
like-
a hoppy ear candle?
yeah, like a candle burning
Oh, right,
thing.
perfect. So when are you going to do that? Like 2 days before the wedding? Or? Because the wax might.
I think I'd probably try it out in case I was allergic to the wax or it messed my ears up or something.
Yeah.
So I'd probably try it like a couple of months before, and then I'd go back and try it a couple of days before the wedding, just so the ears were clean and stuff.
That's nice. Out of all of the beauty care regimes that I would choose to run up at my wedding day, ear wax removal.
She's having a nose trimmed.
It's just not funny, is it?
Sorry. So, would you consider that though? Actually, on a serious note,
what, earwaxing?
Getting like a gut cleanse. Or
Oh yeah. I feel like that would give me a push to be really healthy.
That's why I had to stop eating chocolate for breakfast.
You stopped, have you?
She's a liar.
But look at Millie. She's beautiful. She can eat chocolate for breakfast. That's fine. What was that?
That's
God.
my Voldemort hug.
She does. She hugs like Voldemort.
And you just ruined my curls as well.
Oh, sorry.
Right. I do you know what I think. Going back to the like probiotics, whatever you want to call them. I think it's really important that you find out what does what for your body. Sit down again. I like to do these things. I like to sit down and write it down and plan these things. I think it's great. Get it out of your head and see what works best for you. And you can even. Why are you laughing?
I'm really interested in what you're saying.
Yeah, I am really interesting. Trust me. Sit down and have a think about it. Even or stand up, do whatever you fancy, and then even visit the shop. I know Holland and Barrett do it.
What the fuck? What? How have we got? We're now in Holland and Barrett.
So basically, I just think with these things, it can't be an experiment. That is
Not at all.
The number one thing that we need to think about. It's great. Well, I mean, it can be a bit of an experiment for the first couple months.
But that's a long time before your wedding.
We need to have the time period in our corner to be able to do this. So
yeah,
you need to look at your time period first and foremost. How long have I got before this wedding to try out these different things, do a combination of things to have me looking my absolute best on my wedding day. So we've covered the insides.
What, of your body?
No.
So, right, let's talk how you're going to look on the outside. I did mention facials. I think they are a really important thing, and I can speak from experience, that's the word. I have had microneedling 5 or 6 times now. Great. I've had glass facials 8 times. I think they're brilliant. I think that you guys might think differently of my skin, but it's really helped my skin. I don't even need them. I'm not doing anything. I'm not getting married. I'm not being proposed to.
Wop wop. No, but they are.
Is he crying in the rain?
Aww.
That's all right.
No, you love it though, don't you?
I love it. I think it's great, but it's not about me today. Get your facials booked in, right? Get them booked in and go for a long period of time. You're not getting a facial the day before your wedding.
No, it's not.
Do not get microneedling the day before your wedding.
It's a process, isn't it? But photos and everything like that is going to make your skin look so much better.
Should we start with nails? Because I think it's so different for each person. I have acrylic nails. You have. I have.
But what do you do for bridal? Because I feel I don't know, would you just stick to what you always get, or would you switch up a little bit?
So would you then do a light pink? Would you do a white to match, like a milky white? Would you do, plain French tip? Because ours are very different. And mine's pinky. I have a thicker tip.
Yeah.
Yours, you've got a thinner one.
Right.
And then I just think it's personal preference, but definitely book your appointments, I think, and maybe start going to a small business or someone that's local to your area that could do your biab journey or could do acrylics for you. Just have a little look into it and see about appointments, because you never know. If you're getting married in summer, you could walk into the nail shop in town and there might be loads and loads of people in there, and you might think, oh god, they're rushing a bit now. They've just ruined.
Don't get how she goes to these places. We've been to Holland and Barrett and the nail shop now.
Sounds like a great day out to me.
I'm
just saying you need to book your appointments because the nail shops can get busy.
I feel like we're stating the obvious bit with that one.
Right, go on, move on then
Sorry.
to the next one.
No, I was just going to say, for my bridal nails, I think I'd be tempted to do like a almond. No, it's not, isn't it? An almond. Is it almond or
Almond.
Yeah,
Almond.
Yeah, well, you're posher than me.
I've got 4 sets of bridal nails. I need you to rank them 1 to 4. 4 being the worst and absolutely not 1 being...
Just blind rank.
Yeah. So I'll show you 4 and then we'll put them up on the screen so they can see them. Right, so you got to do it 1 to 4.
Ah.
Have they got
So
like
that's
little
French tip with tiny pearls throughout.
Ooh.
I think 1. Or possibly 2.
I'm going 2 because I'm just not a fan of things stuck on the nails. Because
Okay.
what if it falls off? It's going to ruin the whole thing.
2.
Plain
1
milky white.
That's what I would go for.
No, Millie, I don't agree.
I like that. I've had it before
No,
a few times. It's
no.
my favourite. I just think it looks so
It
classic, elegant, classy, and it just like goes with everything. And it makes your hands look more tanned.
gone 1.
I would have gone 3.
3D white nail art with leaves and pearls.
400%.
Classic
Yes.
white French.
1.
No, you've got to
3.
put that 3.
Yeah, I don't mind.
Okay.
But what was number 1? What's the difference between that and number 1?
They've
the
got sticky
pearls.
things.
Number 1, it's got the
Yeah.
pearls and it was pink.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Okay.
I like the milky white. That's my
Nice.
favourite.
Looks like you've literally dipped your hand in milk or cream.
Yeah, I don't like milky white.
Get in.
Right, whatever.
There you go.
It's not your wedding day though, is it,
Oh.
guys?
That's what I thought. Stay silent.
Stacey.
Stacey. Stacey's mom is.
Got a hairy bone.
Aaron! Not Louise. Louise is back.
Louise?
Louise.
No, you're Sharon.
Right. What are you going to talk about? You
we
want
could have got you in this episode in a wig. Or Sharon.
Yeah. Shall I
Aaron's
rip my hair
alter
out?
ego is Sharon.
That's what we call
Shazza.
Shaz. Oh,
That's the thing we can talk about. Hair extensions, actually. So if you are wanting hair extensions for your wedding day, you need to get them months and months in advance so you're used to the type of hair extension that's in your hair. I obviously have only ever had nanos, so I can only ever recommend nanos. But I think a lot of hairstylists and bridal hairdressers, they use a lot of clip-in extensions. And I would just say that if you're having your bridal hair trial and you are wanting extensions, that is, make it so clear to whoever you're seeing for your trial and who's doing your hair on the day that you would like to feel what the extensions feel like. I just think it's so
I
important.
think go for it. I think even if you don't want like any like semi-permanent extensions, like where they are literally just going to be clip-ins, you're going to use them that day and that's it. Doing certain styles, especially bridal looks, like they're always going to look 10 times better with a bit of
With
extra
more
hair,
hair.
with thickness, with you've just got more to do with it.
Get your hair extensions and just have hair. Like, obviously, if you've got loads of hair, then you probably might not need them. But if you've sort of thought about it before, just go and get hair extensions
if you're
done.
tempted,
Just have them.
do it.
Get the stennies booked. They are so slay.
How often do you two wash your hair?
Mine's not so bad. I wash mine.
What do you mean not so bad? I haven't said mine yet. Once a week.
Oh, same.
Ah, that's alright.
Were you ashamed? I mean, I'd be a bit more ashamed for you because my hair's.
Why are you looking at my hair?
Just
And
looking-
saying I'd be ashamed if I were you. Looking at my hair.
Well, the thing is, Millie,
Why would you be ashamed of you and me?
I wouldn't be ashamed. I would just be. I'd be ashamed because I've got a hair extension, so you're only supposed to wash them once a week. Whereas I feel like when you have natural hair, you should just wash it when it feels ready, not necessarily set to like a week. And I think your natural scalp needs cleaning a bit more than that.
Just because you've got extensions don't mean you don't have your natural scalp.
Yeah.
No, Aaron, I wash the top of my hair sometimes, like
You
the
do, like,
T-section.
No, Aaron. No, Aaron. You know,
Pause right there.
have you not seen Anastasia Kingsnorth and her mum? And
Yeah,
the way
Julie.
Yeah, and the way she goes, no,
Oh,
Anna, no,
Anna, no.
that's you. That is literally you.
No,
Aaron, no.
No,
Because
Anna,
you
no.
see, Aaron, what I do is I wash the top part of my hair.
It's true though, like, you know, it's personal preference, but you slick your hair back a lot.
Yeah.
And I'd never
But-
do that.
She slicks her hair back a lot because it was ready to wash.
Yeah,
That's the
but
difference
also,
though.
I put rosemary oil.
She puts rosemary
I put
oil in her
rosemary
hair.
Is
That's
it
a good
rosemary?
tip.
I don't know what. Some type of hair growth. It's the hair syrup stuff. on TikTok
Rosemary.
shop. It's great.
Rosemary oil.
Anyway, it's great and it helps your hair grow. So I put it in
Does it
and then
work?
slick it back. Yes, thank you. Take your extensions out and we'll see.
I'll be bold. I
Yeah.
will be bold.
All right. Maybe you ought to buy the rosemary hair
No, because I
oil.
tried it and I just couldn't get with it
You've got
because
to have patience.
yeah, I don't. That's
Yeah.
why I just got bought extensions instead.
Yeah.
But I think maybe if you know your hair best, so if your hair's the best on day 2, then have day 2 hair for your wedding. If your hair's best on day 4, have day 4 hair for your wedding day. But just do what suits you. Nobody else. What suits you. It's very important.
Clock it!
So now we're going to hear from one of the best in the makeup industry, Makeup by Isabella. We recently worked with her as well. We had the best time. We did like a bridal trial. It was honestly just
So fun.
amazing. We looked amazing as well.
She's so
didn't we?
knowledgeable.
Woo! We looked so good.
She has over 10 years experience, I think, in the wedding makeup industry. So she knows what she's talking about. And yeah, she wants the best for all of you brides. So
Such a
she's
lovely
a good person
time.
to hear from.
So we're going to give her a call now. Hey!
Hello.
How have you been? Busy?
Yeah, I've literally just had 2 bridal trials today. Yeah, I've had 2 bridal trials today, bridal trials tomorrow. Busy.
Good. We'll just get straight into it if that's okay.
So the first question is when to book hair and makeup. Like how far in advance should brides be looking at booking it?
So I feel like, but when to book hair and makeup, it varies because some makeup artists only open their diary a certain time in advance. My diary is open, so by October this year I'll open my 2028 diary, so about 18 months in advance my diary opens. I feel like so that you can secure the suppliers that you actually want, if you're going to get engaged and start planning the wedding straight away, then contact the suppliers that you have your eye on, because popular dates as well, like peak season, Saturdays, Fridays, they go so quickly. I think if you don't happen to have anyone in particular in mind, you've got a lot more choice there. But if you have got your eye on someone and you think I'd love them to do my hair and makeup, the earlier you get your request in, the better. So if someone emails me now asking for 2028, I'll put them on a waiting list. That as soon as my diary opens, I'll send them my price list, send them my brochure, and then they can then book in as soon as it's open, which also means they've got free reign of my diary because I don't have anything booked in yet.
That's great.
So yeah, the earlier the better.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, I still get last minute requests. Like I've got a bride whose trial I fit in today. Her wedding is only in May, but she only just booked about 2 weeks ago.
Oh wow.
I know. I think she had another makeup artist booked in and it didn't go exactly as she had hoped. So I managed to fit her in last minute.
Nice.
So yeah, last minute can happen, but the more prepared you are, the better.
Yeah. So leave a bit of a time just to get everything that you've booked in.
Yeah, and I think when you get engaged, if you then want to start planning your wedding, it feels like you've got loads of stuff to book, but then once you've done all of those things, you actually have quite a large wait time until you need to do anything else, until you have your trials and everything like that.
Yeah, of course.
What would you say a trial is actually for?
So I think, again, some people I think have 2 kind of ideas of a trial. I think some people want to have a trial to see if they want to book with you.
Yeah.
And some people a trial is just to see what they want. And for me, mine would be like the latter, because I think you book someone, whether that's a photographer, a hairdresser, makeup artist, their portfolio needs to be what you're looking for. Like, you like their vibe, and the around you.
Yeah.
People around you on your wedding day that are your vibe, and you connect with each other and you've got to meet each other. And two, just to work out what it is you might like, because sometimes the same as like trying on a wedding dress, you might have in your mind an idea of the dress you want to go for, and then when you actually go and try them on, you're like, oh, actually
Something
that's
completely
really
different.
Yeah, and I think the same for makeup. I think sometimes people, there's so many like AI photos, trends, like things change all the time, and I think sometimes by the time you actually have your trial and you've got to think, what do I actually want, it can change quite a lot.
Definitely.
So yeah, I'd say a trial is more, rather than trying to work out who you want, it's finding the look that we're going for, because I think you should book your suppliers based off you like their work.
Yeah, following on from that then, how do you think brides should be choosing their look without just following trends?
I feel like it's a lot of different factors. For me, how much makeup you wear early.
Yeah.
I think you do get some people who don't wear any makeup and they want to look really glam on their wedding day, but 9 times out of 10, I think if you're not used to wearing makeup, by the time you have your trial and you might have chosen something that's super glam, in reality you might not actually like it on yourself.
Yeah.
So I feel like don't just follow a trend because it's what's popular. I think you need to take into account what you like as a person. Like saying if the trend is super glowy skin, but you've only ever been a matte girl your whole life and you really don't like the glow, don't force something.
Yeah.
If it doesn't really align with you, like you still want to feel like yourself and you still want to enjoy it. Like don't set yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
You know, if you never wear any eyeshadow and then your inspo look is a super dark, smoky eye, you might not like it.
Yeah, of course.
So kind of make it what you like normally, but just elevated and fine-tuned rather than it being completely drastically different to maybe what you normally like.
Yeah.
In terms of skin prep in the lead up, what would your top advice be?
My advice would be, if you have it in your budget, to definitely see a skin specialist. As makeup artists, obviously we do know about skin and certain ways we can hydrate and plump and, exfoliate. We can do certain things to your skin on the day, but your makeup is only ever going to sit as well as you have looked after your skin. And I think if you have the budget for it, it's so worth it to go to a skin specialist who, like a year in advance of your wedding. And again, it's something I would book in, giving yourself lots of time. Like they're someone who can write a plan for you, they can give you all the products that you need, they can tailor facials to you. If you're suffering with dryness, they can hydrate you. If you're producing too much oil, they can rein that back. If you have rosacea, they can help calm that down. And they are that's their field, and they are so much more experienced with that than what advice probably I could give you. And I think a lot of the time people have skin concerns that they want covering up, and I can definitely do that, but sometimes people maybe don't like the level of coverage that would be required to do that, whereas if they maybe had some sort of skin, whether that's microneedling or certain facials, that might help correct their skin in the way that they want it corrected, that then less makeup's actually required on the day. So in terms of skin prep, I think seeing a specialist is number one. If that's not in your budget, because it's not for everybody, just making sure you're drinking loads of water, you're really hydrated, you're taking vitamins, making sure alcohol, for example, will really dry your skin out. So if you're drinking the night before your wedding, try not to have too much. A sheet mask is really good, but it needs to be one that you've tried before. Don't just randomly decide to do a sheet mask the night before your wedding, because you might have a reaction or it might not it might not go to plan. So as long as it's something you've tried and tested, a nice sheet mask is really good. Making sure you've done your skincare when you wake up in the morning as normal, just making sure your skin's hydrated, it's plumped, it's moisturised, and it's ready to go, basically.
Perfect.
The last one that we wanted to ask you about was the timeline on the morning. So yeah, because I feel like a lot of people underestimate how
long it could take.
Yeah, for especially if you've got a big bridal party and.
Yeah, so I think different makeup artists might have different timings, but with me, I require 1 hour per person for makeup, and some people that might be a little bit less if they're going for a more natural look, some people it might be a little bit more if they're like uber glam, but normally an hour, it evens out that we have enough time for everybody. And that includes, like, you know, someone might stop to go and have a coffee, or their breakfast has arrived and they want a nibble to eat. Like, if we allow an hour for everyone, we've got enough time in the schedule. So if your ceremony, for example, was 1 o'clock, I would be aiming to have everybody ready by 12. So your hair and makeup is done at least an hour before your ceremony. Then that gives you time for having a couple pictures in your pyjamas, getting everyone in their dresses, final touches with makeup, and then you're off down the ceremony. So an hour per person. So if I'm doing a bridal party of 4 people and they've got to be ready by 12, I need to start the first person by 8 a.m. But I normally arrive about 15 minutes before to get my lighting and everything set up. And then that gives us plenty of time. But I think sometimes, you know, some makeup artists might be really quick and they might need less. Some people might allow an hour and a half for a bride, to give them a little bit more, you know, wiggle room, but an hour for me per person. And if it's a larger bridal party, then you're starting earlier. Sometimes if there's a lot of people, if it's a really large party, I would then recommend like suppliers that I've worked with before, some really lovely makeup girls, that they can come and we split you in half, so then you're not having to get up and do like a 5 a.m. start on your wedding day. I think it's such a long day for you that having to start makeup at like 5 a.m. and then you're going to be up all day and probably until early hours the next morning. Having 2 makeup artists, I mean, you haven't got to start till like 8 o'clock. It's a later start for everyone.
Brilliant.
Great. Thank you so much. Honestly, it's great.
Exciting.
Thank you so much.
No worries.
Speak to you soon.
See you later. Bye. So moving on from the hair then, start talking about sort of things that make your outfit. So like the shoes, any like accessories as well. I think it's really important with shoes and jewellery that you match the colours. We're not having gold shoes, silver rings, you know?
Yeah.
I personally would think you stick to the same colour. What do you think?
But like, what do you mean, like having gold shoes if you're having gold rings?
Well, I mean,
you could.
gold shoes.
No offense.
Maybe like white shoes and gold
nice.
jewellery. Well, yeah, loads of people wear gold jewellery, don't they? Like,
gold.
everyone
jewelry,
wears gold jewellery. I'm a silver girl, you're gold.
Yeah, gold all the way.
So just make sure you're matching. We don't want. I mean, it's hard. I would have a silver wedding ring. Would you have gold?
Yeah.
Have a little think about what colour you want.
But shoes, I think, is so important because you're in those shoes for a while.
All day.
And I don't know about you, but like, I actually can't do like high heels that aren't comfortable. And if my shoes aren't comfortable and I know it's going to like ruin my night, or I'm only going to be able to be standing in them and doing things in them for like 3 hours before I'm like, I need to sit down and like, I can't continue being
on
mobile,
my feet,
then like I'm not going to wear them. And I think
it's the type of person that you are. Like, obviously, if you're going out a lot,
through the pain,
I could never. Cause I couldn't even wear a kitten heel. Like, I'm so bad with heels. But I think it's the type of person, if you're going out all the time and you're wearing heels a lot, you'll be used to them.
Yeah.
But breaking them in is such a big thing. Like, breaking your wedding shoes in is massive.
No matter how big the heel, if you think, oh yeah, like those will be fine because they're like smaller than what I'd usually go for, you still need to break them in. Because it's other things that could be uncomfortable. They could like rub the sides of your feet, give you a blister, or like, do you know what I mean? Like, you could be bleeding all over the wedding shoes. Imagine that.
There's a girl on TikTok and she's posted a video, and it's basically 2 years before our wedding. She's got great big fluffy socks on, and she's got the white. She's literally jumping on the floor, jumping there, and she's full blown breaking in her heels because it like some girls who like buy like Jimmy Choos or like the most expensive like wear them for like a year prior.
Yeah. As long as you're like not scuffing them or ruining them in any way.
Yeah, well, that's why you got to put the fluffy socks
Yeah,
on. That's
and don't be like scraping them on pavements where we're in the house, we're breaking them in.
Yeah, another thing is you could have a second pair of shoes.
Yeah, I think a big thing is like with an outfit change, isn't it? Where maybe you're in your heels all day in your dress and then swap to the evening, and some people wear trainers.
I've seen this. I was going to say, me personally, I hate it. No offense to anyone who does this, but some people I've seen, like the
Converse.
Bride and groom will get like matching pairs of like white Air Force Ones, and then like the bride will put like white lace as the laces. Me personally, it's
personal preference, isn't it? Because I'd quite like to wear trainers.
You know, we're not hating.
No, not at all. I think it's interesting, but people wear Converse. They look quite cool.
Yeah.
I guess it's just personal preference, and you have to make sure that it doesn't look silly.
Yeah, but I mean, even if it does, who cares? And also,
exactly.
your dresses, like, 9 times out of 10, wedding dresses are going to cover the entirety of your foot, pretty much. Like, you're not really going to see much poking out of it.
No.
So that's why I personally would think the heel, like how high the heel is,
doesn't
like,
matter.
forget it. Like,
especially if you're like your partner, if you want, a certain height there with your partner, you don't want to be
you've got to think about.
It's so weird though, because my mum is taller than my stepdad, and at the wedding my mum had to wear flats and my stepdad had to be put on like a stool, like, or like in pictures at the outside the church, he is on the step above my mum's on the bottom step, and they're still the same height. Your kings come through.
But if it is something that you and your partner usually consider, then yeah, you're gonna have to
definitely think about the height of your heel with your partner. Yeah, when you're getting ready in the morning, I think it's important to have people that know how to help you in your dress, help you out of it as well.
Yeah, toilet breaks,
it's a big thing.
If you've got a massive dress, like, you can't go to the toilet on your own, like, no matter if you're like taking it off or not, like, but if you need to lift it up, like, someone's got to come in there and help you and hold the dress up while you go to the toilet. So that needs to be something that you think about, and 100%. A designated person needs to be on hand to do that with you.
Just recruit your maid of honour and just say, like, look, we'll practice putting me in the dress so you're not stressing out. You don't want anything to break. And if you do, you need to have an emergency kit with you so that you can fix your dress.
Yeah.
It's also really important to know what sort of dress that you're dealing with. Like, if you have a really long train on your dress, you need to know how to bustle it.
Yeah.
So that's where you take the train of the dress and hook it to the sort of behind your bum. It's really important to know these things and just to know about your dress, not just just not the look of it, but actually how to deal with your dress as well.
And how to wear it.
How to wear it properly. Throughout the day. Because you want the train out in the day, you want it when you're walking down to your ceremony, you want it for all the lovely pictures. But if you are keeping that dress on for the evening, you probably will want to bustle it, because you don't want that flying. You don't want people standing on it. You don't want anyone to ruin it.
All the little frogs coming around, like jumping on the train.
Oh, yeah, horrific. So just know your dress, not just what it looks like. So when we spoke earlier a little bit about, if your dress does break, or something goes wrong with it, it's important to have stuff there to be able to fix it. It's the same with, across your whole day, plasters for the shoes, for example, painkillers, deodorant, everything you could think of that you would need. You will need it 10 times more on your wedding day. Chewing gum. Like, it's such the little things.
The thing is, you need to have this bag packed, like, all of the essentials, everything that you're going to need, and someone needs to be looking after it. With your phone, that all needs to be in a little bag that your maid of honour probably is going to be carrying around with them, and anytime you need something, they're on hand to pass it to you from this bag.
But there's the little things that you wouldn't think about, like tissues, for example. Like, if you do have a first look, or for some reason you get a bit teary, you need to...
Oh, did you get a bit teary?
You need to have this stuff on hand for you, so you're not like wiping toilet paper underneath your eye,
or like doing it with your finger and smudging all your makeup. That's a disaster.
No, we won't have that at all. And also, one big thing is like snacks. So you're not hungry on your wedding day, like on your morning.
A lot of people just don't get a chance to eat, do they?
No, and especially if you're having a couple of drinks as well. But make sure you pack an emergency kit.
Yes.
anything could happen.
So quick fire, bridal emergency kit, one each, go. What do we need in it?
Floss,
Tissues,
toothbrush,
gum,
plasters,
painkillers,
deodorant,
a little bit of like perfume spray,
snacks,
hairband,
powder.
lipstick top up.
Well done.
Thank you, Aaron.
Thank you, Aaron. Right, so we're going to talk all things hen do's, where we're going, what we're doing, like what the vibe is, all the different options, because there's so many now, isn't there?
So many different options.
They cater to all, like...
sizes, like party sizes. Party sizes, I meant.
Yeah.
Wrong
Okay.
thing to say.
I think,
Stop there. Tell me what your dream hen do is, actually, because I've actually never asked you this question, and I feel like it's such a good
think
question to ask.
my dream hen do would be like, I don't really have a specific location for it geographically, but somewhere hot, beach clubs, like over a weekend, like not too long. I'd probably say 3 nights maximum, but like 4 days, make the most of it. It's going to be a jam-packed itinerary, but beach clubs, somewhere in the sun, nice scenic area, restaurant, all of that sort of stuff.
Wow, the whole lot, really.
Yeah, so it's
Yeah.
going to be like, I think mine's going to involve like partying, but it's going to also be chilled at the same time. I see it in like a big villa, everyone's in the same place, and yeah, it's all just like...
Sounds nice.
Thanks.
Will I be invited to
No, you're a maid of honour, aren't you?
that? Well, I don't think she's agreed.
She's
with
asked
that.
to be my maid of honour, and I'm considering it.
Well, we're a couple of steps ahead.
Well, I've
She
already
already considered it.
agreed for her to be my maid of honour, so I don't really know why she's not agreed to be mine.
Well, let's not get into it. But anyway, what we
That's
also
not moral.
could speak about is Hindu dramas. Because you know what it's like, you take a big group of girls away, sometimes
Oh my
people are
gosh,
bickering,
I have
there's
such
little
a funny
cat
story about
fights.
this, sorry. But someone that I know is going on a hen do, like they haven't been yet, so sorry if this upsets you, but it's basically like a friend of a friend kind of vibe, and they don't really know everyone. They're a little bit older, so everyone going is really young, and they feel really like, I don't want to go, I don't want to be there, and they just know it's not going to be the right vibe. Like, that's just so awkward.
This
You
is
wouldn't
something you've got
even
think
want to
about.
go. Like, you don't want to go now, you're not going to want to be there. Like, should you really just say, do you know what, I'm not going to come, because actually it might spoil it for everybody else if I don't really want to be there. If you're not really a bit of the vibe, you don't really want to do what they're doing, should you just say, do you know what, I'll take one for the team and I won't go?
Yeah, I think that's up to like the guests to decide as well, because I think brides are under a lot of pressure sometimes to invite everyone or invite people because they feel like they
Partners, family.
should and things like that, and sometimes like it is going to be a bit of a random mix of people. So I think it's good to choose a setting that's going to work for most people, but at the same time, like, you're not going to please everyone with your hen do, and you're going to have different ages probably of people that you want to invite. And if some people don't want to go, then like
Personal
that's fine.
preference.
But like, this is your hen do, and it's what you want to do at the end of the day. So I think just go with what like the things that you want to do.
I think the quarrelling and fighting and anything that happens like that is just, it's so selfish, because it's not about you, it's about the bride
I think a big one is people not wanting to spend money on the hen do, and especially if it's a trip abroad, like, and it's a few days long, like it does add up, and it's like sometimes it is a lot to ask for somebody to come to your hen do and spend X amount of money on it. But at the same time, I think if they wouldn't like spend that money to go on like a holiday with you anyway, then like, should they even be coming to your hen do? Do you know what I mean? Should they even be invited? And they might be doing you a favour if they opt out.
Yeah. I think as well, when you bring obviously alcohol into the situation, people say whatever they want to say. Like, if you don't want to be there and you've had a couple of drinks and someone's annoyed you a little bit, you'll tell them.
Yeah.
You'll be like, do you know what, I don't even want to be here.
You
and
don't
then you don't want to spoil it for the bride to be like, that's just not...
Yeah, you don't want people bringing the mood down on a hen do.
Not at all. Would you like to hear my idea of the hen do
please.
just before we... Because we didn't talk
Your
about
idea of
mine.
hen do. Yeah, no.
So
sorry.
mine, I think straight from the bat, without obviously thinking about it, mine would be that we have a big house, like a really nice house in the UK, and it'd be like we do like go ape and like waterboarding and like and like
An extreme sports,
Hendu. Because I love
That's two very different.
That's what I thought when she was saying it, because I love water. Like, I love the sea. I love being in water. And I just think that would be so fun.
In the UK, though?
Well, yeah, obviously I'd go in, like, June or July. Like, I would go in the summer.
Like down Cornwall or something?
Probably Bournemouth. But probably, like, somewhere in, like, either, like, the Cotswolds or...
I don't think the Cotswolds is near a coast.
No, it's not.
I'm sure they've got a river somewhere.
Alright, come on, girls, get Katie's on, we're going down the brook.
No, but like extreme water sports, go ape, like paddleboarding, picnics, like alcohol,
really
swimming
outdoorsy,
pool.
like
yeah, and then I'd probably like go on holiday as well, just with like my maid of honour.
Oh, just with me?
No.
Right, guys, 1 to 5 blind ranking your Hindu theme.
Okay.
We'll put them up on the screen so the viewers can see. This is remembering 1 being your favourite, 5 being absolutely not. Number 1.
3.
My last rodeo.
These are some cool designs as well.
It's going to be 5 for me, I think.
I said 3.
I like this one. I'm going
2.
1.
Ooh.
So something blue before I do.
I really like that one. Because I like the colour blue and like, yeah, I just think it's quite a cute little name.
She's tying the knot, bow theme.
5.
3. I like it, but I'm not a big like girly fan of the good bows and the pink and stuff.
5.
Love is brewing. Coffee shop vibes.
4.
And finally,
1.
last spritz as a myth.
2.
1.
2. I like that though. I really like that.
I love that one. I would have Hugo spritz, though, not Pearl spritz.
Spritz is spritz.
Spritz.
Nice, love it! Yay!
Check out those designs, guys, because someone pretty cool made them.
Would you invite your mum and your auntie on your
No.
Hindu?
No, I personally, I feel like maybe my mum, but no one other than, like, family-wise, my mum. And I also think maybe if my partner's mum came as well, then maybe they can do their own activities, because I doubt they'd want to throw themselves off an aqua board.
Getting them up, hoisting them up on the go.
Get on, mum! Like, I don't think...
Let's just wheel grandma down and set her off on the brook.
Get in, Nan. No, I don't know. I think it depends. Like, maybe I'd make a separate itinerary for the mums.
Yeah.
And they'd just chill. I'm sure they'd be happy to chill anyway. But yeah, maybe if your mum is like a full-on aqua sports kind of gal, she'll want to come on my Hindu with me. So,
What, you inviting people's mums now?
yeah, why not? The more the merrier.
I think I'd do 1. I'd do my main Hindu abroad with all of my friends and like whatever people my age, and then I'd do.
I'm not your age.
Sorry, mums and aunties and grandmas not allowed. And then I'd do a UK like brunch or like afternoon tea kind of thing with all of the older generation, so they can feel involved. You know.
I think you have to have multiple for different people in your life. It splits it up a bit. It splits, who you're with up as well.
It's also another way to milk it, like milk the celebrations, do more Hindus. It's great.
Make it all about you even more.
So now we're going to play a game of for better, for worse.
Woo! For better, for worse.
Right.
Matching robes.
Oh.
With who?
In the morning,
Bridesmaids.
matching robes with your girls. 3, 2, 1.
For better. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Love
why
that.
not?
We love that.
A bridal party of 10 plus girls. 3, 2, 1.
For worse. Excuse me, you're having 9 people walk down the aisle before you.
10 plus, I said.
But I wouldn't necessarily have them all walk down the aisle.
So you're going to say, you can get ready with me, but you've got to piss off
No,
before.
I'd probably do it. Yeah, why not? 10 plus. Yeah.
Who?
I don't know. I've got a lot of friends.
I'd have literally my friends and then my mum and my dad. That's literally
Your
it.
dad's going to be a bridesmaid.
No.
Steve's in a dress! Insert
If
picture.
I-
here.
No, I've got him in a dress. I have a picture of him in a
We're
dress.
inserting that picture.
Wearing my life.
Right.
White dress as well.
Second dress. 3, 2, 1.
For
For
worse.
worse. We don't like that.
Nah, just keep it classic for me.
Right. Big glam makeup. 3, 2, 1.
For
For
worse.
better.
Okay, so we've got.
But we're very different. We wear different
our
makeup. Like,
styles are very different.
yeah, I'll very much put a lot of makeup on.
I
and
feel
you
like the
just
more I
don't.
put on, the worse I look. So that's just me.
A full body wax before your wedding instead of shaving. 3, 2, 1.
For
For
better. 100%. You want to be silky smooth before your big day.
I want to be like a dolphin.
Yeah, you have to.
Baby bums.
Ears and all, and nose hairs. I have to.
Spray tan for your
Sunburns.
wedding. 3, 2, 1.
For better.
Is that because you're a sunbird girly?
I'd like to think that when I have my wedding, I'm going to be tan because it will either be like towards the end of summer or like.
You got an holiday before.
Yeah, like I would have planned it all out so that I will have a tan for the wedding.
Yeah, I feel like if you go on holiday, you wouldn't need, depending on how tanned you get. Like if I was as tanned as you when you came back from your holiday, I would be absolutely flying.
Thanks. I do.
Sorry.
We weren't talking.
I do think though as well, I would potentially even get a spray tan over a normal tan too, just because it like evens out your skin tone a bit. And like,
I guess you would go and see like what they say, because when I had my spray tan, she was like, right, what do you want? Like consultation and everything. Just say like, look, I just want a really light colour over me just to even me out a little bit.
Yeah.
I think that could work. So to tie things up, the bottom line is there is no perfect way to be a bride. It's all about you and what works best for you. So don't listen to all the trends. Just go for what feels right for you.
everything we've said today is there for advice, but at the same time, it's all opinions based. We do things completely differently, and we will probably do things differently to you as well. It's just important that you do everything that you want to do as a bride and make that whole period all about you and making yourself feel the best that you can.
You do it your way.